Hi everyone, I'm Love Elton from Michaela Beach campus, and today I'm going to be interviewing the director. Good morning, director. Could you please introduce yourself?
Good morning. My name is Director Musili. I'm the director of Michaela Academies.
It is a pleasure to finally meet you and at least get to interact a bit with you.
Yes.
Michaela is celebrating 30 years of existence. As it was coming up, what dream was it built on?
Michaela Academies was built on the premise of impacting lives. Some two tourists visited a hotel. That time it used to be called Robinson Club, but now it's called Baobab Beach Resort. So when they came over to just enjoy themselves, one of them worked with a gentleman who wanted to help in something because they had a very sick child and they thought the child would die, and they wanted to do something in remembrance of that child. That child's name was Manuel Alexander. So the tourists were interacting with people in the hotel. They asked people all over what can be done that can help the society. And some people came up with giving out loans, giving out money, but somebody else came with one of the waiters came up with the idea of a school. I still remember that waiter. He was called Solomon Odoyo. From Solomon's idea of a school, it was picked up very quickly by the two gentlemen, and they began now looking for the way to establish a school. From that interaction came the first property, which now sits the school that is named after that sick child who was meant to die. Thank God he never died. And the beginning of Michaela sprout from there. And from that, we have several other schools that came out of that mother of all schools. Actually, we call it MAS, Manuel Alexander School, but we abbreviate it and call it mother of all schools instead of Manuel Alexander School. So that's how it came about. Some people wanting to impact society, they meet people who propose that a school is a good idea. And sure enough, it has proven to be a very good idea this far.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. I actually didn't know it was that deep. What is the school's mission and how has it guided the steps of building the school and its journey?
The mission of Michaela Academies is creating impact. The idea is to impact society. The idea is to impact mostly now children, so the ones who go to school. And through the children, as they grow and they get quality education, then the impact on their homes and the society at large where they stay, and the whole country and the world. Because education is boundless. And the expansion of the schools has been done following that kind of thinking. After Manuel Alexander School, we thought the pressure was too much and we had so much intake, and we did a second school, which that time it used to be called Logitech Primary School, later changed to Michaela Likunda Primary. We thought with the growing desire for parents to have quality education, then we thought adding another school would meet that need, and sure enough, the school grew very, very fast. From there, we had the two primary schools now. We are having children graduating and doing very well and going to high school. And from that high school experience, we thought, why don't we do our own high school to maintain the same quality as opposed to taking them elsewhere where we can't be guaranteed of quality. And that's where the high school was born. And every school has come with a history of expansion and quality, as it were. So that's basically the mission of Michaela Academies.
Okay, that's really great. I like how the mission is basically to impact everyone in the society and not just around Indiani, but everywhere else. I feel like that is a very thoughtful mission. And I feel like on behalf of everyone, we're very grateful for that mission. What was your mission and how is it inspiring Michaela and shaping it as far as now?
The vision is to provide affordable education as much as we can. So affordable quality education, and we have this even in terms of creating a kitty that sponsors, that helps children, the vulnerable children, and also the talented. That's basically where it all premises.
Okay, that's great. It's
Yeah.
very thoughtful of how the school was built to support everyone regardless of their backgrounds, and I feel like that is very touching to everyone, because for me as a young student, I feel like everyone should get the opportunity to be able to experience education and build their life better from what they have right now or used to have before. What values remain constant even though the education system is changing and the world is also evolving and changing around us?
I think quality is standard. Whichever education system is proposed or passed or given by the government, quality is constant. Discipline is one area that you can never go wrong, because without discipline, really, even if you have the highest level of education, you'll mess yourself up and mess others. That's the important part of it. The discipline does not only touch you alone, it touches even the other people that are around you, that are interacting. And the desire just to make sure that whatever the government prescribes for us to do as the education system, it is impactful to as many children as we can. The involvement, some of the things that have come, especially for us, we began CBE a lot earlier in involving children. Even the activities that we are doing in our normal other 844 activities. So I think the practicality and the impactful way of getting education passed across from Michaela to other children, because there are many other programs that we run beyond the classroom. I know that might be coming in a different way, but it's just showing that we have traversed the systems, but our goal is the child. How are they being impacted? How will they be useful out there in society?
So reflecting on the past 30 years, what achievement makes you most proud of?
When I find a student who passed through our hands and they are now grown, they are now taking care of themselves, they are impacting society elsewhere, that makes me very proud. In this 30-year celebration, we are very particular about the alumni, because the alumni are people that have passed through our hands, and that we would want to have that cohort, that group of people come together, just celebrate and see what they have become. And you have a variety of people all over the place in whatever space you may look at, in employment, in business, whatever, they are all over the place. And that really is what we began from. That's what kicks in our hearts.
Okay, that sounds really amazing.
Yeah.
What definition of success beyond academic excellence do you have of the school?
We would want to have an all-rounded human being, and that way we have other programs beyond the classroom, guidance and counseling, for instance. We have other clubs that have other skills and techniques and things that will build different children depending on their preferences and their skills, talent growth in the children as well. So we not only look at the talents, look at the discipline, look at other things that make a whole child, because we're looking at the whole child, not just impacting them in education. Of course, the CBE is much better now in terms of looking at that aspect. But as I said earlier on, 844, even with 844, used to do all these other programs. Maybe now they're enhanced a little bit more to make sure that the children are able to fit in society in different areas in their particular way, that they can be useful in society. And we want to look at those other talents and those other giftings, that we grow them and help them to grow themselves and impact society, as it were.
It's great how thoughtful you are to consider how not every person or every student revolves around getting the best marks, because everybody is capable in their own way, but you like and you're open to having different ways of making them succeed in life, and that's very encouraging. What moment in Michaela's history best captures the heart and the identity of the school?
Maybe somebody would look for instance for something interesting. When we began the schools in 1996, that's why we're celebrating 30 years, 2026. 96, I had a very easy time establishing the school, because the school that I was in was the first school in Kwale. We had like two classrooms, a classroom in and a classroom waiting, because the pressure was too much. So when I began the first school, Man Alexander School, I just went to the waiting list. So they came, it was easy to market. Of course, the place was bushy. These things just came when you were here, all bush. So many people were not really willing to come to the bush, but majority of them did, because we had a large number of people waiting. So 96 was very small. 97, we began very well and we were happy. In the middle of 97, we had political clashes, Kaya Bombo. And after that happened, the following day after Kaya Bombo, when we had 120 plus children, we came and found around 30 children in the school. So that was really distressing. And one of the things that came to my mind was that the only way, of course, we had the challenge of the location in the first place, where we had the bush. Now we have the clashes, and people are scared of their lives. So the children took off. Many people from upcountry, the local population was not so much at that time. Thank God that it's had really improved, and that has been my goal, to have a local population really coming to get the quality we have and impact, and many of them have done that, including giving them scholarships. So when we had this shift from a successful school in terms of enrollment, and the enrollment going down because of Kaya Bombo, one thing came to my mind: quality. So the only thing that I knew people would come looking for was quality. But I sat with the staff, we told them, now the only thing that will make our school marketable, because the other school that I was in was on the road, just basically on the main road, is quality. And that has been, that was the time that idea of looking for quality was born. And that's why Michaela has generally been successful, because of that incident. It was negative, fine. It was not pleasant, but that worked us. I think what I kept thinking in my mind is that if we went through smoothly and things were just running okay, we would have relaxed, so to speak. But we were hit before we were too comfortable. And because of that, it just gave us that energy and the desire to make sure that we create quality. And that has been the rallying call, and that was born out of a bad incident, but it formed the basis of what Michaela is today.
Okay, that's amazing. It just shows us how when we say nothing good comes easily, but then we can work on making something good, and how you didn't give up, although probably the school was going down, but you thought of making it better, and you stayed thoughtful, and you built the school into something amazing, which is really great. As the director, what exciting plans, innovations, or opportunities can Michaela look forward to?
Trying to see how we can prepare children more for the job markets that are available. One of the things we've not managed to do is to get a college going to that extra level, tertiary level, to prepare children for the job market. And that's something that we've been working through. And one of the things that is now becoming very popular is the diaspora jobs. We have a lot of connection with German. The gentlemen who began this journey were Germans. For that reason, we have a lot of connection with Germany. And our goal is that we try to invest in German language, because we have many opportunities out there that require people to go to Germany, but they can only do that when they can speak in the language. Our goal, our thinking now is towards, as we get the foundation done for the young ones, how can we also impact, how can we also find ways of getting them into the job market? Looking at what else can we do, what extra can we do to not only prepare children and students in the normal school, but we have the tertiary impact that also prepares them for the job market.
Okay, it's great how you not only focus on impacting the students here in school to get great grades, but also you think about how they will build their life outside there and how they will get good job opportunities, and it's really great and very inspiring. If you can describe the last 30 years in one sentence, what would it be?
That's very hard. Eventful, impactful, exciting would be the sentence I would like to describe the last 30 years.
Okay, that's great. So to conclude this session, what would be your message to the teachers around the school, the staff members, the parents, also the alumni, on celebrating this milestone?
Impacting society. We can only make sense in life if we touch other people's lives. And that's the biggest call in life. And for that matter, I would want to call upon the teachers to think more how they impact the children as they interact with them, as shape them, not shaping them only in terms of quality education, but also in life, sharing life with them and helping them to live life better. Every parent wishes their children to grow well, but how involved are we? Involvement, wishing and involvement are two different things. So they need to be involved in their children's lives. I've mentioned this so many times in every parent meeting. Let's get involved in our parents and our children's lives so that we impact them, help them. We want to see them become something, help them to get that, not to wish or to tell them to do it, show them how to do it. And the alumni, let the spirit of Michaela shine in their lives. They have seen the impact we've made. They have seen how we run our business here. And a number of them I know we help them directly. And if not directly, they definitely pass through our systems and they know what we stand for. Let them make an impact out there wherever they are.
Okay, that's amazing. That's a very great message, and I hope that everyone out there listening to this is going to be able to listen to the message and also get the whole impact and meaning and deep understanding on the message and also spread it around. It was great having you here today, getting to interview. It was personally very exciting because I've actually not gotten to talk to you. Actually, I usually see you and it's an amazing experience, and I am really grateful for letting me have this experience today. Thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you.